Hello, Sergeant Dog here, and welcome to episode 15 in my series on construction simulators. In this episode, we're going to take on a new contract again. So what we need to do is go into jobs, contracts. We have 2 single-family homes, a parking lot, water system which we've already done, and a transport job we've already done. We might look at this car park lot. There's 5 stages to this job, and we get just over 326,000. First stage we need is a loader to do soil removal. So what we'll do is we'll actually exit out. We'll go into our map and we'll try to locate where the job is first. Rightio, it's not down in town, Bay City, it's not out the industrial estate. Rightio, it's right over here to the far left north side of the road, countryside. So what we need to do is go to our vehicle dealer and either hire or buy a loader. So we'll enter our vehicle dealership. We'll go through, I've used the cat loader before, so we'll see how much this will cost. We don't quite have enough money to buy it, so we'll actually hire it for the day. Then we'll exit outside our vehicle dealership. I'll run around and jump in the loader. Climb in the loader. We'll turn the lights on since it's night. I'll change the camera view so I can see out the window, and I'll actually drive off up to the job site and I'll cut the video and I'll catch you when we get a bit closer actually up to the job site. Could take me a couple of minutes to drive all the way up to the other side of the map, so I'll see you when I get back to the job site. Rightio, we're just coming up on the job site now. It looks like it's an industrial site, and as you can see to our right hand side here, there's a yellow box marked on the ground. This is where our car park is going to be. Looks like there's 3 lots of soil on the ground we have to dig up. So I'll just place the loader here and I'll quickly jump out of the loader, and what we'll look at doing is going and getting a dump truck, because as we move the soil, if we drop it in the back of a dump truck, we can actually make extra money on top of the $326,000. So I'll go into our inventory, I'll find my dump truck I already own, I'll bring it out of storage, and then I'll enter the dump truck. As you can see, it's back in our yard, so I'll have to drive it back up to the job site. And what we'll do, I'll just come up out to the front gate. If I actually turn to the right, the job site's on the main road. So what I'll do is I'll cut the video here, and when I get a bit closer to the job site, I'll catch up with you again. Rightio, coming back up to the job site. What I'll do is I'll pull in this truck into the side, just outside the yellow box. I'll change the angle of the camera so I can actually see outside the truck. Just go around this light stand here, pull up on this corner. And now what we do, once we actually pick up a bucket of dirt, we can just drop it in the truck. So I'll jump out of the truck and run across to my loader. Rightio, I'll change the camera angle so we can see outside. And we'll square up and start on this far right hand side and work our way across the job site. Just trying to level way up the job site. Yeah. Put the bucket down inside the job. Alright, and just by moving forward, you should see a yellow line going up around the speedo. That's showing you the volume of dirt in your bucket. Right out, 3/4 full. So we'll swing back around and just tip it in the back of the dump truck. Normally takes about 4 or 5 bucket loads to fill the back of the truck. Right. There's no way in knowing how full your truck is actually until you climb into it. So just look until you start seeing the volume of dirt in the back of your truck tipping out. And then you can just jump out of your loader, jump into your truck and empty your truck. Right, bucket's full. So we'll head up and tip this on the back of the truck as well. There, as you can see, the truck's roughly about halfway full. Square up again, try to pick up some of those windrows that comes outside the bucket. Bucket's full, we'll lift her up. As you see, we're about 11%. That's on our third scoop. Truck's starting to look like it's getting a fair bit of dirt in it. Another couple of scoops and we'll empty our truck. Try knocking this bit of the windrow out. Open it up. And our bucket's full. Just keep pushing, make a bit of a mound. With your skill points you can actually level up the size of your bucket on how much dirt you can carry. I recommend you do this as soon as possible, especially on these big jobs. There we go. We might look at putting one more bucket in, and then we can actually look at emptying our truck. We're up to roughly 15% now, 17%. Just keep pushing over this side, nearly to the edge. There's a full bucket of dirt. Alright, tip this one in. And that looks like this one should fill our truck. And we just reverse back a bit. And then we jump out of our loader and we'll actually empty that truck. Alright, run over to the truck. Press triangle to climb in. Press square to bring up your inventory. Just go to the picture of the man. This is all your different material. Go right around to the far right and just empty your truck. And by emptying our truck, we're going to make about $5,000, over $5,000. So if you work this out by getting 4 or 5 loads across the job site, you can make some quite good extra coin. I might actually edit the video here and come back when we're a bit further along the job, so you don't have to sit here and watch me clear this block for the next 15-20 minutes. Rightio, we're up to 94%, so we should only have 2 or 3 more buckets left in clear this job out. We're at 97. I'm on my 5th load of actually soil, so we've made quite a bit of coin. One more bucket should get us to our 100%. So there we go, we've hit 100%. And now the job's actually asking us to clear the loader and the truck off the job site, so we can move on to the second section, the next section. I'll just tip this bucket in and then we'll get out of the way. Just park this loader back up here on the street and then I'll run back across and grab the dump truck. Jump out, run across. What I'll do is I'll empty the dump truck before we move it off the job site, so we get the extra coin. That'll go in empty. And there we go. I'll drive the truck off the job site. So I've gone from $139,000 up to $167,000 by actually selling excess soil. So I've made some good coin. Just park here. I'll quickly jump out of the truck. Now that we've finished with the loader, I'm actually going to go into our vehicle fleet, highlight the loader, and then return it back to the shop. So I stop paying rent on the loader. Now, what we need to do is get our flatbed truck, and we need to go to our building suppliers and actually grab 3 pallets of material to take to the job site. This shop is just around to our right, up over the hill. So what I'll do is I'll cut the video and I'll start again when we get back to the shop. Right, we're just pulling into our building supply store. Just come around the back. Go around this way and do a U-turn. Don't forget when you actually park your truck around here in the car park to park your truck inside the yellow square so you can auto load your material onto the truck. I'll jump out of the truck and run around to the front door. Simply hold your triangle button down when we get to the door and you'll go inside the shop. As you can see, the material you need's got a highlighted red square on it with a number in it. This is how many sets of each material you need to buy. So just click on them. Once you've bought them all, just go into checkout. Make sure you highlight the auto load. Now that that's highlighted, the material will automatically load on your truck when you buy it. Just hold the X down to purchase. Exit out of the store. Now what we'll do is run back around, look at our truck. The material should automatically be loaded on the back of our truck. And here we go, 3 pallets of material. So what we'll do is I'll climb in our truck. I'll change my camera view. And I'll drive off. I'll just turn to our right and follow this road right around, and that'll take us to the job site. So what I'll do is I'll cut the video again and I'll see you when we get closer to the job site. Right out, we're pulling up on the job site. This job does take a while, as you can see. We're going into our second night. And there on our job site we have 3 blue squares. That's where we need to unload our material. So what we'll do is we'll pull up here, change our camera angle, hit the square button and hold in, set up the crane mode. The legs will go out and fold down. Now what we need to do is actually lift up our 3 pallets of material and drop them on the ground. As you can see with our crane, we have a white circle. That is where our hook is located. So we'll bring the white circle over top of the blue circle on the pallets. When they turn green, we hold X down and they will hook up the wire cables to lift them. We'll extend the boom out. As we get the material over top of the blue square on the ground, it will turn green. Hold the X button in and you'll unhook the load. Now what we'll do is we'll pull back in and we'll pick up this bulk bag because it's got to be the furthest material away. So we don't have to lift over it. There's green, we'll pick it up. Spin back around to our right. Extend our boom out. As you can see, there's a white circle on the ground. This is where your material is going to be placed on the ground. So you can square yourself up, line yourself up, drop the bulk bag down. Now we'll pick up our last pallet of material. Just pull our boom in. Swing it back around. Extend our boom back out. Lower the hoist down. When she goes green, hit the X. Now what we'll do is hold the square button in and we can pack our crane up by resetting. When it goes red like that, what it means is you've tried going to drive mode without packing your crane up. So you just need to pack our crane up, hold our square down, go into drive mode, our legs will go up. Rightio, now we need to jump out of our truck and run around and unpack the material. Simply just run around to where your material is and hold the triangle button down and this will unpack the material. Right, we just got paid $10,200 to finish that stage. It's handy getting little partial payments through the job. Now what we need to do is go get some gravel. So we'll go back and jump in our dump truck that we left parked here on the side of the road and we'll head down to the quarry and get a load of gravel. So I'll drive off, change the camera view, yeah. Back to looking out the window. I'll drive off and I'll cut the video again and when we get down to the quarry I'll actually bring the video back up. Rightio, we're just coming up to our quarry. This is a quarry down near the industrial estate, not the one up near our yard. What I'll do is I'll swing around here. We're actually looking for silos with sand, gravel in them. Rightio, that's our concrete silo to our right. Directly to our front is asphalt. So it will be around the back. So we'll keep going around looking. I haven't been to this one before. Rightio, here we go. We have our 3 silos. And we're looking for the gravel. So we've got soil, gravel and sand. So what we need to do is pull into the centre one. Just nudge a little bit forward. So I'm not quite forward enough. There we go. As you can see there's a white circle. This is where the material will fall in the back of your tub. You simply hold the triangle button down and your truck will start filling up. I'll just move forward a little bit more. Put some more in the back. Hold the triangle again. Start spinning a bit full. I'll nudge forward a tiny bit more and see if I can get some more in the back, right in the back. And there we go. Got a full truck now. So now what we can do is head back to our job site. So we'll just pull out here. Rightio, we'll move off. I'll just change the camera angle quickly. And we'll head back. I might cut the video and we'll catch you up when I actually get back to the job site. Rightio, we're coming up to the job site again. Now once we get to the job site, what we need to do is spread out this gravel we've got on the back of the truck. We'll quickly change the camera back so I can see outside the truck. So you can do this by dumping it in a pile and using your loader to spread it out, or I'm actually just going to use my dump truck to spread it out as I drive off along the block. So I'll just drive on and I'll reverse back to the corner. And as I go forward I just lift my tray up and I'll just tip the material out. Just square up a little bit. Back in this corner, drive forward, start lifting the tray, lift it up to the back door open, there we go, and as you drive off, slowly lift your tub up slowly, and as you can see the counter is spreading the gravel, is going up. I'm not too sure how much we'll fill the yard up as we do this. Up to 47, 48, 50 now. Rightio, one load does 54%. So what we'll have to do is go back down to the gravel plant and grab a second load. And we'll do the same with the second load as what we've just done with this load. And we'll just swing out here on the road. And I'll actually cut this video and I'll see you when we actually get back from the gravel plant with our second load. Rightio, we're coming back up on the job site with our second load of gravel. So what we'll do is we'll quickly swing into our job site, change the camera angle. What we'll do is we'll place this load right next to where we placed the first load on the ground. We'll close our truck up this way and then reverse right back to the beginning of the block. Right back into this corner. And we'll do the same as the first load. We'll start lifting our tub up, move off along the block. There we go. Lift our tub up. There we go, slowly tipping it out. Try not to lift up your tub too much if you need to spread the material out. And just move forward as it slowly creeps out the back. You know, we might not need to use all this material the whole way across the block. Yeah, and there's 100%. So what we'll do is we'll actually lower our tub and just save this last bit of gravel. We'll swing around and drive off the job site. As soon as we clear the job site, the material will automatically spread across the whole site. There we go. Our next stage is we need to get a roller to compact the gravel. So what we'll do is we'll quickly jump over our truck. We'll have to go back to our vehicle store and we'll have to hire or buy a roller. So what we'll do is we'll flick through. Rightio. This is a compact roller. It's $90,000. Well, we might buy this cat one. It's $90,000. We've got enough money, so we might just buy the roller outright. So, rightio, we'll purchase it for $90,000. We'll exit the store. We'll run around and we'll climb into the roller. Then we'll bring our map up and we'll fast travel back to the job site. There we go. Fast travel back. Now what we need to do is actually roll the whole car park in. Change our camera angle so we're looking at our window, our front window. Rightio, we'll just quickly turn. Remember, once you actually get onto where the gravel is, you have to turn our vibrator on so we can pack the gravel. So we'll just start here, turn the vibrator on, and then we can just move off. I'll actually work around the outside of the box, the yellow marked area. Head along this side. And as we work our way around the outside, this is making a track so we don't have to drive off the job site. Just reverse back, cutting the corners in. You might have to go back 2 or 3 times so you don't actually drive up on the curb and gutter. Right, swing around. Alright, come back. It's a fairly big area we're going to roll, so this could take a few minutes. Alright, we'll do this big long straight along here. Takes a little bit to get it going. Alright, we'll come back a bit. Turn around to our left more. If there's any other videos you'd like me to actually make in this series, please leave it in the comments below. I'll do my best to get the video out to you. Come back. Now last corner. What I might actually do is cut, this is taking a while, so I might actually cut this video and I'll get back to you when we get a fair way down through the job. It's taking a little bit just to roll this. As you can see, where you've actually been, it's actually compacted, it's changed colours. So once I finish this run, I'll cut the video and I'll catch you when we're through in the job. Rightio, we're up to 95% in the job. It's taken a good 15 minutes to actually roll the whole job. So once we end up 100%, there we go, 100% has been completed. So the full job has looked like it's rolled now. So what we'll do is we'll turn the vibrator off and then we'll move this roller off the job site. And we only have one more thing to do, actually two more things. I'll need to tar the car park and then we need to roll the tar in. So what we need to do is we'll pass the roller around the corner here. We'll finish with this type of roller. We'll climb out of it. We'll then rush back down to the vehicle dealer and we need to buy an asphalt paver or hire an asphalt paver. We'll grab this one here. We haven't used this one before, but we'll hire it for the day. Run around the front and we'll jump in the asphalt paver and then we'll fast travel it back to the job site. Now bring up our map back to the job site. Now that we're at the job site, we'll jump out and now we need to go get a load of asphalt. So we just quickly jumped back into our vehicle fleet and jumped into our asphalt truck, which is back at our yard. Now we'll drive down to the quarry and get a load of asphalt. So we'll go to the quarry closest to our yard, which is the one at the bottom of the hill to our left. So we'll just pull out onto the street and I'll cut the video and I'll catch up with you when we get down to the quarry. Right, we're just pulling into our quarry. We've been here a few times in previous episodes. And we'll change our camera view. The asphalt plant's around here to our right. And we'll just pull up under our first hopper. As we get under the hopper, we need to hold our square button down, open our doors on our tipper, and hold the triangle button down to fill our asphalt up. As you can see, your yellow line currently on your speedo to tell you how much volume you can hold in your truck or how much weight you can put in your truck. We'll fill the truck right to the top, as it's a fairly big car park. And right go, the truck's full, so what we need to do is close the doors on the asphalt tipper. And now we can drive off and drive all the way across to our job site. Come around here to the left. We'll head back out the front gate. And what I'll do is I'll cut the video here again and I'll catch up with you when we get closer to the job site. Rightio, we're just coming up on the job site now. There's our asphalt paver, so we'll just go down the end of the street here and turn around. And then we can line up on the hopper on the asphalt paver and tip our first load of asphalt off. There we go, so we just go past the machine a little bit. We'll square ourselves up. We'll change the camera angle so we can actually see the asphalt paver, and we'll reverse our truck back into the hopper. Once we actually hit the machine, we'll lift our tub up And as you can see, the yellow line on our dump truck is actually going down. This is filling up the hopper of the actually asphalt paving machine. Normally takes about half a truckload to fill the machine. So we'll keep emptying this out. Our tub should automatically come down once the asphalt paving machine's full. So there we go. So what we'll do is we'll just drive forward out of the hopper, park our truck. Now we'll jump out of the truck and run down and jump in our asphalt paver. Now we can reverse back a little. What I'm actually going to do is pave the entrance to the car park first. So do a couple of little short runs and then leave 2 or 3 big runs to finish off the job. So we just head across here and line ourselves up. And try not to screw up the gravel too much as we can. So now I can just reverse back into this corner. Reverse up on the concrete, square up a bit. Head swing around a little bit. Get square, now I can just drive forward off the concrete. Nudge it tiny little bit forward. Then what I need to do is lower my back boom on the asphalt paver. So I'll lower the boom. And I can just move off forward. And as you can see, there's our first run of asphalt in our new car park. I haven't done it too square. So what I do is lift up my back boom, I'm going to reverse back again and do a second run next to the first run. I think that's pretty square. I'll start nudging forward a tiny bit. Try to get more. I'll drop the back hopper. I think I'm far enough off. Get back up was going down. So I can just move off forward. I think that's wide enough to get a straight angle on the car park. So what you do is I'm driving forward until my front tracks hit the curve. And then I'll lift up the back boom. I'll swing actually the asphalt paver 90 degrees. And then pave towards the centre of the car park to fill in the end of the run I've just done. I'll reverse back a little bit out the car park, square up. I'll come forward. It's only going to be a short little run just to finish off that little T intersection. Move forward, tiny bit. I haven't used that much asphalt to do this. I'll drop the back boom again. And I'll just drive forward. And there we go. I've paved the end. I'll stop. I'll lift the back boom up. And now what I'll do is I'll swing around to my left. And then I'll reverse right to the end of the run. And then hopefully by doing 3 runs down the car park, I should be able to asphalt the rest of the car park. And reverse right back down to this corner. When I get down here, I can actually open the arms on the asphalt paver, so my run is a lot wider than it is currently. Anyway, from here I'll open the arms out. As you can see, it nearly doubles the width of the material I can put out. I'll just reverse right back up into this corner. I'll try dropping the boom. It goes down, stays down, I can start my first run. I'm too far back, I'll just have to nudge forward a little bit. I think that's enough, I'll drop it down again. Yep, there we go. I can start laying asphalt. I'll just start moving off. As you can see, as we move off, the yellow mark around our speedo goes down. That's emptying the hopper in your paver. Once this actually fully empties out, we'll have to reload the hopper using the truck. Rightio. Just about made it past the entrance of the car park. And there we go, we're out of asphalt. So what I'll do is I'll lift the back boom and I'll move back a bit. And we'll then run over and jump in the dump truck and actually refill our hopper up, the remaining material in our truck. So I'll just run over and climb in. Now just reverse back. I'll swing around into the car park. I hope I don't actually leave any marks on this asphalt, this freshly laid asphalt from reversing the truck in here. Don't think I do. I'll reverse back in. Might need to reposition. I'll go more centre. There we go. I'll reverse back until I hit the hopper. There we are. Lift up. As you can see, the time of day is changing pretty quick. It went dark pretty quick. Even before I actually got a chance to empty my hopper out of my truck. So truck's just about empty. Okay, she's empty. We'll just drive the truck out of the job site. Bring out wide. Right. We'll reverse back out. Miss the front of the paver. I'll just reverse it back across here and park it in this laneway just here. Bring it around the front. Alright, we'll jump out and run back to our asphalt paver. I'll reposition the asphalt paver, turn the lights on, it's gone dark. I might move a little bit across to my left to restart my run. So as you can see, my left hand arm is actually positioned halfway over the footpath. So I'll come out a little bit and then re-square myself up, reverse back down the stuff I've already laid a little bit. That tiny bit. Makes it hard when it's actually dark, you can't actually see behind you. So I'm just trying to square up a bit. A little bit more light that way. And then just swing back to the right. Hopefully that'll be square enough. Move forward a tiny bit. Just drop the back boom down now. A bit squarer. So drop the back boom. You'll see how much asphalt this actually uses as we move off. I don't think it actually takes any asphalt out of the machine. The area is already covered. It's only once you move past it, we'll actually take the asphalt out. What I'll do is once I finish this run, I'll actually cut the video and I'll come back when we're close to me finishing this job. So you don't have to watch me fill the truck 2 or 3 times. Rightio, we're on our last run now. So we'll drop the back boom. I'll change the camera angle to make it easier to do. And we'll do our last run at 94%. Once we hit 100%, you'll actually see the full car park filling with asphalt. So at 97, 98, 99, there's 100%. So what we'll do is we'll lift our back boom up so we don't need to use any more asphalt, and we'll just drive this machine off the job site. This is actually leaving us only one thing to do, which is actually roll all the asphalt in. We can't actually use the same rollers we use to actually roll the gravel in, two different types of machines. So what we'll do is we'll jump out of this machine, we'll quickly go into our vehicle fleet, and we'll return the asphalt paver back to the store to stop paying rent on it. Then what we'll do is we'll jump in our roller, asphalt roller, back at our shop, go into our map, fast travel this back to the job site. There we're back at our job site, quickly turn our lights on. Now what we need to do is reverse back a little bit, and then we'll swing back onto the job site. Change the camera angle so I'm looking out the front window. Rightio, it's still pretty dark. So what I'll do is I'll actually just start on this edge. Once we actually get onto the job, we actually need to turn the vibrator on the roller. Right, we're not far enough onto the job yet. Right, I'll stop, turn it on. There we go, the machine's just sunk. This means the vibrator's actually going. And what I'll do is I'll cut this straight line across here on the edge of the job, and then I'll reverse back around, and we'll just do a line right around the outside of the job, and that way we won't have to actually go outside the car park to turn around. If you like this video, please feel free to press the like button on the bottom left hand side of your screen. We'll just come down to this end. It's pretty much the same as when we done the gravel. It'll take us 2 or 3 turns on each corner until we get 1 or 2 runs in. Once you've actually done a run, and please feel free to subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers by Christmas. I'm nearly up to 300, which I'm so happy about. This will help my videos get out to people who'd like to see them. Right, we're taking a bit to get around this corner. As you can see there in front of us, where we've actually rolled, it's actually changed from a grey colour to a black colour. So this is how you know where you've actually rolled and you haven't rolled. So we'll just cut across here. We'll have to come back and do that section on our right hand side here in a minute, once we've finished doing the outside borders. Come back around. Looks like it's going to take us a few runs to run around here too. It's a fairly wide car park. Doing a road we normally take about 6 runs. This car park's looking, I'd say, twice as wide as the road, so it could take us 12 or 13 runs to run back and forth. So what we might do up here in a minute is actually cut this video, because I'm sure you don't want to sit here and watch me do 12 or 13 runs back and forth around this. So we'll cut the video and I'll retake it up once we get closer near finishing the car park rolling. Rightio, we'll cut here. Rightio, I'm on our last run. It's taken us a fair bit, and there we go. Done 100%. As you can see, the car park went all smooth. So what I'll do is I'll turn the vibrator off, and then we'll just drive off the car park over here, because we've got to clear the job site. Rightio, we've just cleared the job site. What I'll do is I'll jump out of the roller. We have to speak to the foreman over there, but what I'll do is I'll actually put the loader back in storage so it can actually get repaired and refueled. Put it in storage, and now what we'll do is we'll go over and speak to the supervisor, which will finish this job. Rightio, we're speaking to the supervisor, and there we go, car park job complete. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.